Hello, this is Teri. I'm a practicing astrologer and tarot reader, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Amethyst Astro Tarot. Today is 31st of May 2024, Friday, and tomorrow the month of June will be starting, at least for us, but I know that in some parts of the world it already the June started for some countries. Having said that, I always like looking at the ingress chart. I mean, the moment that the month starts, like 1st of June, that chart to understand the energies of the month, how the month starts, what kind of feelings it's bringing. Of course, I mean, during the month, since the sky is not static, it's actually dynamic. The things change, the balances change, but it's always good to have an understanding about the start of the month. And for that reason, I will be sharing my screen for the June, Welcome June event chart, which is based on Edinburgh, UK. Now we are in the British summertime. This is the, I think the image that I found, there is like, actually it's all water. In that sense, I mean, I was thinking, but seeing the blue, it reminds me also the sky, the air, and the Gemini, but also the water, and again the blue of the water and everything. Also, it's the Cancer, because in June, as there are the birthdays for the Gemini Sun, and also there are the birthdays in some parts in the last 10 days of the month, nearly the birthdays for the Sun Cancers. So I mean, like, I don't know how you felt, but it felt like the month of May passed so fast until the last few days, because there I think I was seeing this strange resistance to finish. At least it was for me. So in my previous video, it's good to remind you that I looked at the events in June associated with Gemini season. If you would like to learn about it more, you can head to that video as well. But as I said, in this video, I would like to look at the chart starting the start of the June. In the UK chart, look that I make it bigger, we see the Sun in Gemini, and which means that we have the Sun in inquisitive, chatty, rational Gemini, which is about the self-expression and identity and the power in general. And it is the actually marking the second decan, second 10 degrees of the sign of Gemini. And Moon, as today, will be still in the sign of Pisces. I mean, even though it will not be exactly void, of course, Moon, which means that it won't have any contact with any other planets in the sky, it will not be far from that point. I think it will become void when after it has this contact with the Neptune, and it will be void, which would be around 3 in the morning or something like that. And this shows an emotional, compassionate, sensitive state of mood, and sometimes carrying this emotional burden of everyone, you know, sensing, absorbing, and that's kind of a feeling that we might feel sometimes the need to get isolated from the real world, and that could be the mood at the start of the month of June. And also in this chart, in the UK chart, we have the ascendant, the rising sign, as we can see here, the Capricorn. Okay, I just make it like Capricorn here, and which could give a more realistic life approach in general terms. And as I said, keeping in mind that in a few days and in the second half of the month, we will have sign changes with Mercury, Venus, and Mars, respectively. In terms of elemental balance, the placements in water and air signs seem to be in kind of balance, while the least representation is in fire element. And in this regard, we might be required to make more effort to activate our energy levels, especially I think the with the transition of Mars from Aries to Taurus might require that as well in some parts, of course. And when it comes to modality in terms of like if it's a fixed, mutable, or a cardinal sign, I'm because showing the signs that have those modalities. We see that there is a dominance of mutable signs, while cardinal and fixed like look like they have the same numbers. So the dominance of mutable signs might be like it's possible that flexibility and higher adaptation levels could be foreseen, at least at the beginning. And at the beginning of the month, also our inner voices will have an equal place as the ideas racing in our minds. In that sense, with the fire and uh, water signs comparison and being in balance. So I would like to I will stop the sharing here, and I would like to wish everyone to have a lovely June. And as I mentioned at the beginning, so since it could be the month of Sun Geminis and Sun Cancers in some parts, I would like to take this opportunity to say happy, healthy birthday to all June born Gemini and Cancer Sun friends. So have a lovely week ahead. Have a lovely June ahead. If you require any professional astrological or tarot reading meetings or sessions, you may always contact me through the links in my profile. I will be happy to answer you right away. All the best. Bye bye.